Welcome, fellow trainers, to the captivating world of the Pokémon TCG Collecting. In this introductory video, we embark on a journey to discover the basis of Pokémon TCG Collecting, from understanding what Pokémon TCG cards are to exploring the concept of the card sets. We will dive into the Pokemon card collecting and uncover the true value it holds. So grab your Pokeballs and let's get started. So the outliner of this video is basically that we're going to talk about what Pokemon TCG cards are, and we will, talk about their significance in the Pokemon universe. We're also going to mention the different types of Pokemon cards, such as the Pokemon itself, but also trainers and energy cards. We're going to talk about the concept of the card sets, where we introduce the concept of the card sets and their importance in the Pokemon TCG collection, or collecting, rather. We're also going to discuss how card sets are released and how they contribute to the diversity of the Pokemon TCG. We're going to talk about the value of collecting, the sentimental value, for example, but also discuss, what is a rare card and the potential of investment value. And in the end, it's going to be some tips for the beginners and also a conclusion. So let's get, started just right into it. So Pokemon TCG, the trading card game, are an integral part of the Pokemon universe, which allows fans to engage in strategic battles and collect their favorite Pokemon. And these cards represent various Pokemon species, trainers, and energy types, and each with their unique abilities and characteristics. So in the Pokemon TCG, players construct decks using these cards and compete against each other, simulating exciting Pokemon battles. The game's strategic depth lies in managing resources, strategically deploying Pokemon, and employing different tactics to outwit opponents. Beyond the gameplay aspect, Pokemon TCG cards hold immense significance within the Pokemon universe. They serve as a tangible representation of the vast array of Pokemon species, showcasing their distinct traits, strengths, and evolutions. The artwork on each card brings these beloved creatures to life, captivating the imaginations of both young and old fans. Additionally, Pokemon TCG cards foster a sense of community and connection among collectors and players. Trading cards with friends, attending tournaments, and participating in trading events have become cherished social activities, allowing fans to bond over their shared love for Pokemon. Overall, Pokemon TCG cards are not just collectible items. They are gateways to adventure, friendship, and strategic battles in Pokemon universe. They offer an immersive and interactive experience that fuels passion of Pokemon fans worldwide. And here you can see just a video from Poke Collector, just the incredible, TCG cards. Just the first one was the latest one, and this one here is the base set, the first cards ever released. So yeah, let's continue. So there are different types of cards one can collect and utilize in gameplay strategies. And the first one to mention is the Pokemon itself, right? So the Pokemon feature various Pokemon species from the Pokemon world, and these cards represent the core characters of the game and are essential for battles. Obviously, you can't battle without the actual Pokemon. So Pokemon cards include the basic Pokemon, which you can see here, Bulbasaur, and then stage 1 Pokemon, which is Ivysaur. It's Bulbasaur's first stage evolution, you can say. And then stage 2, which is, the full evolution stage. So it's the so Bulbasaur becomes Ivysaur becomes Venusaur. And Pokemon cards also display, their name, also what type of species it is, like what type it is, a grass type or water type or whatever. It also highlights the HP that they have. I hear it's 130, 80, 60. And also, you can read about their attacks. You can see how much you need to retreat the Pokemon and just other relevant stuff, really. And then we can move on to the trainers. So a trainer card is usually a human character from the Pokemon universe. So it can be trainers, but it can also be supporters, and sometimes it can also be items. So these cards provide different effects and actions that players can use during battles. Trainers often assist in powering up Pokemon, drawing extra cards, or disrupting opponents' strategies. And then here is supporters, which is more impactful, have more impactful effects and are limited to one use per turn. And also you can see here that this is, one supporter, but in the same set there is also full art. And we will talk more about this, later on or in further videos, but I just wanted to mention that, this is like a basic card kind of, and this is more like a rare card that you might wanna try to collect or whatever. All right, and then there is item, which offer various one-time effects to support the player's strategy. And here's the same thing. It's the same actual item. Search your deck for basic, put it, but this is more for the collectors, but it's, so this is much harder to get while drawing from a pack, basically. And then there is also energy cards. And energy cards represent the essential resource used to power Pokemon attacks. These cards provide the necessary energy types, such as, grass, fire, water, lightning, psychic, fighting, darkness, steel, and then there metal. And then there's also fairy, dragon, and colorless. So energy cards are used to meet the energy requirement for a Pokemon attack, and are attached to the Pokemon during the game. So you can just, if we, So it will say on the card how much energy it needs. And other than that, there's also some special energy cards, but it's like a subset of energy cards, and its effects beyond providing energy, and they often grant special abilities such as accelerating energy attachment or stuff like that. So anyhow, it's important to note that Pokemon TCG also introduces other specialized card types